And welcome back, everybody. We're back. We're looking to get into Game 2 here in between Fellowship of the Nerds and Land Before Time. For Game 2 here, on this blue side, we have Fellowship of the Nerds. And on red side, we have Land Before Time. And interesting, oh boy, bands coming hot and heavy here.
Staying the same so far. Mordekaiser, Bard. I mean, I really like that Bard band. Not because I'm like, yo, stupid champion, but like Chosgood's Bard is unreal. Like, I suck at that champion, and like I watch Chosgood play, and I'm like,
he's unreal.
Who is this guy? I get my notebook out, I start taking notes. This guy's a beast. But the Vigar band coming out again, Gnar coming out from Fellowship of the Nerds. They don't want Caladir having that champion. I mean, he was wrecking house with that guy.
And just the OP Vigar band, I never knew.
Vigar.
You call him whatever you want, Crafty.
It's Vigar. It's Vigar.
Shaco or Shaco?
Shaco.
Zinzao or Jinzhao?
Zinzao.
Nasus or Nasus?
Nasus.
Yes.
Susan. It's actually Susan.
Oh, the Jinx band, respectively, and they insta-lock the Lulu for Jay Frazier. He's looking to taste some purple, boys.
He's looking.
He's got the TP. Well, I guess Hardblood does. I was gonna say he's tasting purple in that supplement, that TP, but I guess who knows? It could be Hardblood on that Lulu, but
Chaw's good.
Oh,
what?
Boom! The giant flex pick. Yeah, I guess I should.
Bo's good.
Is that machine gun? They took notes after my game. Dang it! They knew the machine gun was coming. But I mean, that's the thing. This could really go anywhere. But I'm actually surprised they insta-lock it even after the Jinx has been banned. But Baby Trog's also a big Tristana player. So
who gets the Trist though?
I think LBT is going to take it here.
It would be smart, honestly. If you take the hyper carries away from Lulu, that would really put Baby Trog on Kog'Maw. We haven't really seen him play Kog'Maw.
Is he going to play Callista? Is he going to play...
Dude, Juggermaw is the way to go.
Or they're not even going to take it.
Oh.
Well, we don't know yet.
Yes, we do.
Confirmed.
I knew.
And there it is.
I knew.
Braum and Elise locked in, both pretty strong common picks. And there's the Tristana. Interesting. I really thought Land Before Time was going to take it there, but maybe they have
they're baiting it out.
Yeah, maybe they have other things in mind for True Race.
Yeah, grab the Tristana. That's very smart. That's what I was expecting.
Wait. True Race Draven incoming.
It's True Race. I think it's Sharptooth is the one who plays Draven. Or maybe they both do.
It could be. Or it could just be Vayne.
Or
Callista.
That's true. That's true. I mean, Vayne Braum is a very strong lane. And they would either have to play Callista or Vayne here. They need something that can do just as much damage and scales just as well as Tristana. The Vayne would be really hard at the start because, I mean, you can't trade as well against Tristana, and once she gets that range, it's really hard for you to gap close. So I would like to see the Callista, or I want to see someone play Kog'Maw. I think Kog'Maw is still incredibly good in this meta.
Whoa.
And he's having it. Is he going to lock it in, though? I mean, that's a great pick. I think Kog'Maw does very well into Tristana. Might not be able to trade right away, but once he gets that Triforce, he should be able to run straight into Baby Trog's Tristana. It's just he doesn't quite have the mobility, but you've got the Braum to protect him, the Elise, and Unfriendly Panda taking that Ahri, so taking it away from Jay Frazier, because we don't know where that Lulu is going yet. So it was definitely not a bad pick to take away that. Oh, wait. Yeah, Unfriendly Panda picking up the Ahri.
We know it's not jungle.
Or 80 carry. It could have been Machine Gun in 80 carry or jungle, but actually, who was it? One of them was actually, one of the Fellowship of the Nerds, after we played that game, was actually asking me about the Machine Gun Lulu build. They're like, it's actually pretty sweet. It worked pretty well. How do you build it? And I'm like, listen here, kid. I'll give you my notebook. That I stole. I got to give props where props is due. A real live dude is actually the one who showed me the true ways of Machine Gun Lulu, so I better pay respects to where they need to go.
Way to give credit where credit is due.
Thank you.
And we do see Chosgood here hovering the Morgana and Darius as well for Baby Trog. Obviously, Darius will not be Baby Trog's champion, but he is the one probably going to pick it up here, presumably going to Herablo in the top lane, meaning that is mid lane Lulu for Jay Frazier.
And that's actually very strong. The Lulu Darius is actually really gross because he doesn't have the most mobility. When you put Lulu on him, you can kite people really slow, make it easier for him to get to them, speed him up, give him shields, give him that ulti. Like, it's really strong. And they have Tristana in the backline as well. I really like this team comp so far coming out from the Fellowship of the Nerds. It looks a lot stronger in my opinion. But on the other side, I think it's just as well. I don't know how I feel about the Riven pick. Wouldn't really give them as much of a front line as I think they're going to need. They need some kite potential.
I would like that Gnar.
Yeah.
That's what I would
Well,
like.
he's banned. It's banned.
Oh,
but
shoot.
I think they need something in the top lane that can kite a little better than Riven. Because maybe even a Fiora. Try and split push and pick something into that Darius to put him uncomfortable. But I don't know if Caladir plays it. The Renekton, maybe?
Ooh.
We saw Marin bring it out and just smack kids around with it. But
they lock in the Malphite.
not bad. That would actually be pretty good. Get the engage onto the champions. They have that solid front line. Not really sure how it goes into Darius, but we're about to find out, I suppose.
Yeah, no kidding. And maybe Fellowship of the Nerds, not as much tank on that team as they might want. What do you think?
I think it's a decent amount. They got a lot of damage in their front line. They got the Lulu to buff them up.
Right.
Lots of shields. Black shields will stop the Caladir from jumping on to Baby Trog or stopping the charm. But they got the double TP rock in this game, so that's going to be pretty big.
Yeah,
the global presence is
so
there.
we're going to have to keep an eye then. If Unfriendly Panda, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him run any other summoner spell besides heal, but today he ran Cleanse, and he's going with that Ignite. It's going to be really important for him to put a lot of pressure onto Jay Frazier and try and get those solo kills. If you're not going to bring TP into the game, you need to get yourself an early advantage by having that offensive summoner, because Jay Frazier's just going to be roaming. He's going to go lane to lane. He's going to TP. He's going to roam back. And if he can get his team going before Unfriendly Panda gets himself going, it's not going to be good for LandBeforeTime.
Yeah, so going into Game 2 here, Crafty, which team would you give the edge to as far as comps go?
Comp, I like the Fellowship of the Nerds, again, to go 2-0 here. They got the Lulu Darius is pretty big in my opinion, and they got the Tristana on that Black Shield would be pretty big too.
I think it's going to stop the Malphite ult even. I'm going to agree with you. I really like the Kog'Maw pick, though. If they can kite him enough with the Braum, might be enough to keep the Darius from really getting to him, and he can just land auto after auto after auto. You can stun people with those concussive blows. They land a charm or even that great Malphite ulti. Those targets are going to be stuck in place for quite a while. Kog'Maw's just going to tear him apart. I mean, if he brings out that milk build, he could shred them all out at once. But, I mean, he probably will just stick to that Triforce going into the Blade of the Rune King, which is really strong. But I'm really glad someone is finally bringing out Kog'Maw, because I think he's a very underrated AD carry. But he is very hard to play into team comps if you're not willing to protect your AD carry.
Yeah, well, we've seen him in the mid lane a couple of times, but really in the mid lane. But the 80 Kog'Maw has been less common. And if I'm going to give the edge to someone, I'm just going to give it to Fellowship of the Nerds again to fulfill my prediction of them going 2-0 here.
I like their team comp.
You're such a Baby Truck suck up.
No. I'm a fan of the team. If you watch Dazzle's discussions, I gave a full list of reasons why I thought Fellowship of the Nerds were going to 2-0 here, and I stand by those reasons.
I can confirm. I'm actually kind of skeptical of that. I mean, True Rice was the one flashing into the entire team, trying to insect them with that Buster shot. But if he flashes in now, he's just dead.
He gets to use that passive though.
He needs to drop the inner Wild Turtle and pick up the inner Deft and just go Godcog. But it'll be very interesting. I'm very excited to see how this rolls out. But I honestly think just that front line that they have with the Darius and the way they can enable him with Lulu as well as keep Baby Trog alive, very scary. And I'm not a big fan of the Malphite pick. Like, I think it's good for this team comp. I just don't like him as a champion. Like, he has a very good engage. It's just, if you can't follow up right away, there's not much you can do. And with Morgana, if she has that black shield, you throw it on Darius or herself. She walks in, ultis all of them, Zanya's, they're stuck. Ult to Darius, he runs right at your AD carry because he can't be slowed or killed. It's going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting. So really, what you're saying is that the pick and ban here advantage goes to Fellowship of the Nerds. You think they won this draft?
Blue side.
I think so. I'm going to give it to them. I think so.
All right.
Very well. That's what you're saying. They should have grabbed that Tristana in the first rotation, but they gave it away.
Maybe they wanted to use the Kog'Maw, but you're right. If True Rice plays the same style that he played last game, that's he's gonna have a bad time.
Oh yeah. Live or die by the young True Rice, and I don't think it's gonna be ever more relevant than now, I suppose. But
he's got the skin.
He's got my skin. But all right, as we load into the game here, we've got Fellowship of the Nerds versus Land Before Time. On the blue side, we do have Harablo bringing out that Darius in the top lane. We've got the Mai Tai Lee Sin coming out in the jungle for Bosgood. Dragon Trainer Lulu, Andre Frazier in the mid lane. Rounding out that bot lane, we've got Baby Trog and Shazgood bringing out Firefighter Tristana and Victorious Magana at AD carry and support.
Yeah, not as many level 5s from them, but on the red side, we have Land Before Time with Caladir bringing in his Malphite and HD 300 playing his Elise. Unfriendly Prana bringing in that Ori, which I don't even know if I've seen, and the one and only God Mob played by True Rice and Sharptooth bringing in the Braum to protect him.
I love that skin.
Which skin?
Jurassic Kog'Maw.
Oh yeah.
Back actually when I was a little nublet when I just hit 30.
Wow.
I only played when I started playing ranked. I only played Graves, MF, and Kog'Maw in the bot lane, and so Mafia Graves and Jurassic Kog'Maw came out at the same time, but I can only buy one skin, and I chose Jurassic Kog'Maw because I already had a great skin. But
yeah, what happened to that rule of only buying one skin?
Yeah. Times have changed. Especially with that stupid mystery gift. Hey, anyone looking to swap?
I know Crafty Buckeye is almost always up for a skin swap.
You just can't say no.
It's hard. It's like, but it's only like 490 RP, and I could get a 3150 skin. There's a chance.
Yeah. There's always a chance.
It's gross.
Especially now with that quadruple multiplier or whatever.
Yeah, friggin' quadruple team multiplier bonus extra. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Like,
We have
like,
a winner.
Instead of just being mystery gift, you gotta read a friggin' page of text telling you all the bonus there is. But I mean, we also have that Worlds pool, and I'm looking to get the win this weekend.
Oh.
I'm looking to take the lead.
Yeah, right.
Wait, do we have to put in more new
Nope.
picks for that? Oh no. We're still
Your team
Still
is
going.
there.
We got Fnatic and Origin. I mean, we got SKT and Origin on Saturday.
Right. Well, actually, if I remember correctly, Designer, you and I are actually in last, aren't we?
Yeah, we took Flash Wolves over Origin,
Yep.
and we look like tools now.
Yeah, we took EDG. I took EDG over Fnatic.
I took Fnatic. I took Fnatic to
okay,
the
well.
finals, man.
Whoopsie daisy.
We'll just say Kevin's not good.
Yeah, well, I do what I can. I wanted to go bold. I saw everyone else's picks, and I wanted to be different.
Yeah, but see, I respect that. I put TSM going second.
No, that was bad.
And
that was,
also,
that was
and
just
I also put Pain Gaming going second. Sometimes you just gotta go bold. And you know what? They almost did. They almost beat Flash
They
Wolves.
did. Yeah,
Twice.
the Pain Gaming hype was big going into Worlds.
Yeah, I mean, they could have won, but they didn't.
No lane swap this game. We're back into the SKL action here.
Oh, thank you.
True Rice. I wasn't sure if they tried to lane swap him back into a lane that might be easier for them to find a way to get to 6, but nope. He's in the bot lane. Going out to get.
I'm very curious. I was actually very surprised. They came out very much on top last time they did the lane swap. It was very, very well done for them. But Darius can actually farm quite well in a 1v2, and I think he'd do better than Caladir farming, but that double jungle does get him that experience advantage, and it might end up helping him in that 1v1 lane, because I actually have no idea how this Malphite into the Darius is going to go. But he's going to build straight armor, so it should negate quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, maybe not going to be able to get slowed out there as True Rice gets hit with the explosive charge there. A little bit of trading here going on in the beginning. Winter's Bite lands there. Void Ooze comes out as well as Dark Binding misses from Shazgood, and LandBeforeTime not going to follow up here, just taking pot shots at each other.
I actually have seen. I know I told you this earlier. I played against Shazgood in bot lane in solo queue.
Oh right, yeah, like you came up against each other like completely by chance.
Yeah,
right?
him and Harablo. I played against them the other day. They were in the bot lane.
Who do you think won?
They did. I had to support. I was Thresh into Shazgood Morgana, and we did pretty good in lane phase. In fact, I think we killed. They got one kill onto my 80k. I was with Luca, but I was with some other random. Yeah, he was mid lane. And they got the flood on us. They ended up turning around, getting a double kill later on, and then the rest of their team activated and took a shard on our team. So
Nice.
we got rough.
That's probably funny though that you just happened to come across them in solo queue completely by chance.
Yeah, and it was actually the game immediately after our show match.
Oh wow!
I queued the second our show match was done. So I mean,
they must have as well.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny. I was just like,
Saskatchewan represent.
yeah. boys. Real good sass boys.
As we see the support trade here, but a gang coming in from H2 down in mid lane, lands the Kitsune on Bravo, Esports the flash, and looks like he will get out of this, but they did blow the flash there on Bravo, chunking him up very low. As the Unbreakable Shield from Sharp is coming out, but Baby Charge Rocket jumps in, Bosgood there as well, doing what damage they can here. True Rice getting very low, looks like Bosgood will maybe be able to finish him, but no, he will not. Looks like he will go down to the tower actually with Sharp Tooth picking up the first kill, but Baby Truck does pick up the kill on the True Rice now. And the Cog 1 pass is not going to be up, and Sharp Tooth might not actually be able to finish off Chosgood here.
That was so well played by LandBeforeTime. They ended up getting that kill. A great stun as Bosgood goes a little too ham, getting caught underneath the turret there. But in the end, I would give the advantage to the Tristana actually getting the kill there instead of the assist coming up from True Rice. But he's got that Sheen already, which is going to be quite a power spike for him.
Yeah, and they actually burned a bunch of flash. Leasing flash, Baby Truck flash, True Rice flash, Sharp Tooth flash. Summoners were used in that fight, and it was just a 1-for-1.
And Sheen's actually such a good item. I think people underestimate the amount of damage AD Kog'Maw's ulti does, even with just Sheen. You can land the one for the poke and then get that auto. It does a ton of damage, but LandBeforeTime going for an early dragon here. The 4-man as they just picked up that kill bot lane. Get him free here, too.
Sharptooth's going to have to back out here. He's getting very low. But they will pick up for free as really no members of Fellowship of the Nerds even a little bit close. That's a very early dragon here for LandBeforeTime.
Shooting into pickaxe though might actually be pretty valuable for the Cogman as they're approaching level 6.
Get that living artillery shots coming out, but taking a little bit of damage from the Morgana there, as unfortunately Sharptooth, he's back in base. He's still shopping, trying to find himself some bling bling, but he's gonna not benefit his AD carry there. He's gonna have to sit back and try and farm his best, but. Man, Silky throwing up that analysis in the chat.
Yeah,
where is this in our ranked 5s games? This guy's never this talkative.
Phil, I don't like to pick my positions ever.
Classic Kellen here. The gank coming in from Boston gets pulled back in by Harablo, but just going to be as well. Just didn't really even do much damage there. Baby Truck throwing down Joe onto True Rice. The explosive charge isn't going to be able to finish it off as Sharptooth with the Unbreakable Shield punches Baby Truck on his way out.
The early trader definitely going to go in favor of Baby Truck, so the 1v1's not going to be what he's looking for, but a bit of a noodle fight here, but he has to be careful. I think Caladir could actually kill him. He's doing a decent amount of damage to him with really nothing built, just a cloth armor and a ruby crystal.
Which is actually pretty
get those HP. Oh, he does ulti in on the Harablo though.
Goes in with the knockup. Harablo just going to back out here and is actually losing these trades, however, but is up in farm. 49 to 32 right now as Baby Truck goes in onto True Rice. Chosgood actually picks up the kill. The passive not going to do enough. And I think what happened there, I think True Rice just got caught in a dark binding a little too far in.
Yeah, landing the
with Unfriendly Panic went middling onto Harablo, but they will get hooked up on Jay Frazier helping, and the dunks coming out from Harablo. The double kill. Jay Frazier actually taking the kills from Harablo, but just the dunks coming in, and wow, did they ever turn that around.
Do you get a reset on assists? Because did he not dunk both of them there? Like, how did he get the reset on that first one? Did Lulu kill him the second he dunked that guy and it canceled his dunk?
I honestly have no idea.
I don't know.
That's nuts, but I mean, regardless, that's what I was talking about. The Lulu Darius synergy is insane. The way that you can just keep that guy alive, then you kite everyone, you give him the speed ups, and I mean, he just went to town. He doesn't have Dunk Master Darius, so that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing. That was crazy, though. I thought for sure that with Unfriendly Panic came out there with full health, I thought for sure they were going to get the better end of that.
Yeah, but Caladir using that ulti earlier put them at a bit of a disadvantage. He wasn't able to lock them up and knock them up and unable to really do anything, but huge save there from Jay Frazier. I think he actually flashed into ulti onto Harablo, keeping his teammate alive. So Jay Frazier being the real MVP in that fight. But Choggood coming in, he is level 6. Let's have that ulti available as True Rice still sitting at level 5. Shouldn't be looking for those trades there as he is getting bullied. The pickaxe to the Sheen is really working out, but he's finally at level 6. Should be able to get a little more poke damage there with the living artillery, followed by the Sheen prong.
I think what it was he in onto
Glacial Fissure comes up from Sharptooth, Chosgood might be caught in a bad spot here, but Baby Truck doing a lot of damage. TP coming in from someone. Harablo, there he is. But maybe just going to be too late as Sharptooth and True Rice able to back out. And Sharptooth very low here. Bosgood just going to go for the kill probably. But no, over reception coming out from Unfriendly Panda doing a lot of damage. But Bosgood questionably goes back in and gets killed. But Jay Frazier and Harablo are there. Sharptooth will go down. Jay Frazier takes another kill away from Harablo. And HG300 and Caladir, they're pushing this turret in the top lane. And I think they're going to have enough. Or maybe not. Not the minion wave.
Panda has like 1 health left. Just got out of there by this.
Did you actually see that? What the? Oh, goodbye. Oh, didn't even get any of that wave. Rip.
And the turret goes down.
He just prepped those minions for the turret. What a nice guy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But he actually put the picks onto Unfriendly Panda and was gonna try and hit Unfriendly Panda and Sharptooth with the Glitterland, and it just shot in between him across streams. Unable to land the kill.
Never crossed the streams.
Never crossed the streams. I actually thought you were going for the basketball reference, and you were like, "Oh, who's TPing a Rabbo?" Oh, there he is. I thought you were going for that. Whoop, there it is. I was actually expecting
nope,
that.
I actually just was waiting for him to show up. Yeah, Duncan is not the skin, so there will be no basketball analogies brought out. Well, there might be.
There has to be.
The dunks are still there.
That's true. The dunks, maybe some layups.
No
That was a bit of a layup there with the 2 kills in the top lane there. Because Pablo didn't pick up the kill for the dunk, so maybe a bit of a layup. Or no, it was the assists.
0-4.
Yeah, just bricking a couple of shots, and Jay Frazier's coming up with the putbacks.
Yeah. Who's Steve now?
What's a basketball? Touchdown.
White guys can play basketball.
Yeah, Steve Nash, Canadian as well.
Yeah, he's a beautiful human being.
He is.
I mean, maybe not the most handsome guy, but a beautiful human being.
He's not bad looking.
You take that back.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? It's nuts. I used to watch SportsCenter, and he used to just walk around Vancouver, like bouncing one of those just regular bouncy balls, walking around town instead of a basketball to get his eye-hand coordination going. I'm like, dude, I could be half as good as this guy.
Yeah, you'd probably be in the NBA.
I got the height. I just got zero coordination.
That's fair, and that is something you need to play in the NBA and basketball in general. But you're pretty tall. You should want to play for a rec team sometime. We've been pretty bad lately.
Trust me, you guys want to do worse? I suck at basketball.
Yeah, so do I.
Good with balls, just not basketball.
Yo, you're a real Keith Nail when it comes to handling balls.
Hey, I do my best.
With the Survivor references.
Alright. With this dragon coming up live, though, they're going to probably look for a fight here, but I don't know if it's really in the favor of LandBeforeTime. It might be just more beneficial for them to just give it up and go for a mid-turret here. Since there's a bit of gold, but they're trying to cut him off. So be very careful, though. They cannot group up as Caladir does have his ulti available.
The dragon went down there, but it looks like this turret will go down in the mid lane as well. So we got trades back and forth here. The dragon for the mid lane turret, but Chosgood maybe got a little far in here for Ablo. And as well, but Chosgood just going to go down right away here. HG300 picks the kill. Jay Frazier there as well, forced to flash out actually. And Chosgood just poor positioning.
Yeah, he actually used a black shield onto Darius there. And then they just immediately went on from the Spirit Rush coming out. The missed charm, though, just sidesteps it with a little swagger in his pocket, but cannot dodge the stun coming up from HD300, and they kind of collapse on the poor guy. But very well played. I think that's very beneficial. Give up that first dragon for a kill and a turret. Definitely worth it. They got the first dragon really early on, so they don't have to worry about, oh no, 5 dragons stacking. First dragon for them, just take the little advantages and go with 8 dragons last game. 7. 7? Or was it 8?
I don't recall. Don't point at me. I don't know.
Too many bloody dragons. I think it was 7, but they do lose the mid turret, so really, was it that worth it? No one stayed there to defend. His Shooter Race kind of went bot, getting a little greedy. Wants to farm out his Triforce. So he only has that Sheen. He's pretty much got over half of Phage build so far, but hopefully he's going back and he's buying that item in full, because if he doesn't have a full Triforce when he goes B, I'm going to be sad face then.
Yeah, and we have Baby Jar in the Persona, therefore also is not completed first big item.
Guy couldn't wait for 200 or 328 gold. Come on.
There's the sad face panda. But Baby Trog sitting on the BF sword, the pickaxe, going to be doing some more damage here. As the turret goes down, that makes the turrets all tied up here, 2-2.
But unfortunately, a little bit of, I mean, I don't know why I say unfortunately all the time. I mean, it's pretty good for Fellowship of the Nerds that they're up 2k gold, but It's 3K almost now at this point, but they got that turret. They made a really nice play, and then they didn't follow up on anything. They got the kill, they got the mid turret, and they just let their other 2 turrets go.
Belsky might be caught out in a bad spot again. Here's Glacial Fissure, not going to hit anyone, and Baby Chug there for the support. Jay Frazier and Bosgood as well. The Parablo back in face. They might look to follow up here. As the Dark Binding, ooh, flash out from HD300. Will not hit, but Bosgood just gets hit on with some CC. Parablo comes in, pulls an HD300. There's the dunk again, but Baby Chog takes the kill that time. Just Steve Nash all over the place again. True Race is there. Dark Binding lands on the Caladir. They're just doing what they can. Yeah, Bosgood has been very effective on this one.
Might have almost been worth it to take that champion away from him in the champs, because even last game, he was a big reason that they got such a mid-game advantage. He's landing snare after snare after snare, locking those targets down, and then they follow up and kill it. And so far, it's proven super useful. And again, as he snipes out Unfriendly Panda with another binding.
But would you rather have Chosgood on Bard?
He could have double banned it. But I guess it would have given away the Jinx, which was a pretty big problem for them.
But then again, how different is Jinx from Tristana? Really, when you think about it.
Okay, I would say they're very similar, but Jinx has those rockets, which is AoE, and
True.
since they can AoE crit,
That whole global ult.
that global up
Alright,
good.
I know they have differences. I'm just saying it's like
Not the same.
they're
But
both
they both-
hyper carries, which
yeah.
is Baby Chog's style.
And I mean, the team comp was very good for them. They had that Nard to really separate Jinx from being able to get in there and do that AoE crits. So, yeah, I don't know. I still don't like the Mordekaiser ban. I think Fellowship of the Nerds needs to drop that since we haven't really seen anyone play it.
Yeah, but you never. I think it's like you never know if a team has been practicing it or not.
That's true, I guess. And I mean, they must clearly not play it. They've banned it on both sides. They had the option to first pick them.
Yeah. Because if they're not comfortable playing against it, they probably don't want to risk it. Because if you do risk it and they have been practicing it, then you're donezo.
Full on LGD. Oh, you can play Mordekaiser.
Lol.
Just kidding. TSM's.
Just kidding, TSM's backing in.
Rip TSM. What do you think about the roster swaps coming in for TSM? Who do you think they got 3 open positions?
Rush.
And
Rush has to be the #1 prospect for that jungle. Honestly, I am so hyped. If they are actually able to pick up Rush, I'm going to be stoked because not only does Rush speak both English and Korean, that means you can enable to either have an Korean API.
Right.
Yeah, and then you can coordinate.
As Caladir here to look at the 1v2. HD300 there to help, but Parablo gonna be looking to get some dunks here if he can. Unfriendly Panda though going up, just like to turn sour. HD300 is the first to go down. Parablo now looking to go on an Unfriendly Panda, and he might get some wild growth on him. Parablo gonna turn around another fight here as he picks up the double kill. And just Parablo showing what he can do. That's the second time I thought a fight was going to go in the favor of LandBeforeTime, as Caladir is going to be the next to go down here. And then I think the fight's going to go in the favor of LandBeforeTime. Then I remember, oh right, Darius is broke.
And he finally completed his dunk and got a kill. Yeah, 2 actually.
But this is what I was meaning, man. The Lulu Darius is disgusting. And even before Jay Frazier got there, they were 2v2ing quite well. But that Kog'Maw pick not paying off so far. I mean, he's only got Triforce. I should wait. Kog'Maw scales ridiculously well once he gets that play to the Rune King. But so far, Fellowship of the Nerds playing, once again, very much to their win conditions. They're getting that Darius the very fed, which is good. He does a ton of damage, and he's a huge frontline. The guy's going to absorb damage. Got the Lulu to help him out with shields and that wild growth to give him more health. So, can they actually snowball it properly this time, or do you think they're going to go over-aggressive again and kind of throw that lead?
Yeah, I was just about to say, then you brought up that we saw something into this similar in the last game where Fellowship of the Nerds had an early lead. And it looked like they were going to take the game easily by 30 minutes, and then, what do you know, we ended up with a 50-minute game. So maybe they've learned from their mistakes this game and will look to snowball a bit harder and a bit more efficiently as we see them take their second dragon here as well as their move up. And hopefully, if for the sake of Fellowship of the Nerds, they can close this game out quicker than they did the last game.
It would definitely be very beneficial for them. You don't want to let that Kog'Maw scale.
Not that
No,
it's
you
not
do not.
entertaining for us.
Well, it is, yeah.
I love me a good game of League of Legends. I mean, I like high kill games. I like what.
Ooh, Parablo pulls in Sharpshoots. Jay Frazier going to come help with Caladir coming from the other side as well. Sharp Dunes looking out, but the Decimate comes in from Rebel. The dunk! Whew! There's that Zach Levine out there. Oh, just the dunk contest champion.
I only understood the Steve Nash reference. I actually have no idea who anyone else is.
What are sports? I'll tell you what, Zach Levine, the dunk contest 2 years in a row.
Guy's a beast.
Oh, he's scary. But Calladier going in here, Unfriendly Panda gets exhausted, but Jay Frazier doing what he can to disengage, but now Nerds going back in, but Crablo gets shut down here, and that's going to be very detrimental, but Jay Frazier picks up another kill, or one kill, sorry. HT300 getting very low, a turret goes down, the Dark Binding going to finish up the kill on HT300, but Jay Frazier and Charles Bosgood probably just going to want to back out here with True Race throwing out touches, but Baby Trog shows up out of nowhere. Glacial Fissure comes out, knocking up 2 members of Fellowship of the Nerds, and Baby Trog gonna look to finish some people off here. Sharp Juice, oh, does go down. Bosgood picks up the kill. He does get taken up by True Race. They're onto the tower here, but Dre Frazier forced to heal. And Baby Trog, will he get the dub? Will he get the dub? He will. But
destroyed.
second here. Will it freeze up again? We're looking good here. I think.
Sorry about that.
Spectator client, please.
Yeah.
Sandbox mode?
Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Yeah. We'll leave it for now. It looks like when we did catch a glimpse of the screen, it looked like Bravo had become a double kill at some point.
Yeah.
In there. Alright, good to know.
True Rice and someone else, but it was a return kill also.
Yes, this Bravo was down there when we got back in the game here. The ball's going to Jay Frazier looking to go in, but Unfriendly Panda shows up. Jay Frazier gets knocked up, and he's going to go down. Maybe, but pops a wild growth. Doing what he can, but Jaws could show up. The Dark Biden goes out on Unfriendly Panda. Boskin very low. He does go down fine to Caladir, but the TP is coming in from Harabo. True Rice goes down to Baby Shark from the explosive charge. There was Harablo there, and members of LandBeforeTime very low. This is not good for them. The dunk comes in from Harablo. Andrew Wiggins this time, and that's a big old minion wave coming in. HD 300 there is very healthy, but Sharkies gets pulled in. Harablo getting chunked up very low here. The rest of the team is to help him. Jay Frazier does not have wild growth available, and Harablo does go down. Questionable decision there to be in that deep. Jay Frazier does pick up the kill though, as these members of LandBeforeTime are still very low, and Baby Trog is just hanging out, taking out the mid inhibitor for himself, and no one is contesting him.
Unfriendly Panda actually split his damage really early on, went in there, and then he ignited Jay Frazier and thought it would kill him, but he used the health picks for the shield, keeping himself alive from that damage, and here comes Baby Trog.
Baby Trog comes in, the explosive charge, that will finish the kill when it does. He did get cocooned, but the Voidooms comes out. Unfriendly Panda is still very low. Wild Growth now onto Baby Trog, doing damage onto True Rice, and it's just going to be too much. The passive is there. Jay Frazier's going to want to watch out for that one. Baby Trog actually going to rock and jump out of it. And, Fellowship of the Nerds. There's some crazy stuff going on back and forth here, but Fellowship of the Nerds decisively in the lead.
That was just, I think this is just a case of Baby Truck being so far ahead of True Rice. He goes in 1v1s, takes a turret and an inhibitor. Meanwhile, the rest of his team, not saying that they haven't done anything this game, the Lulu Darius matchup, or combo, is just absolutely wrecking the team of LandBeforeTime, and they just push on without him. The AD carry is soloing the other AD carry, getting objectives by himself. Meanwhile, his team's able to 4v4 without him and also picking up objectives. So, really everything going in their way, and that would be why they're up 13,000 gold at this 30-minute mark.
Yeah, certainly. As we see, actually a CLG flare popped for Sharptooth. Interesting.
Who's CLG? Just kidding.
Jeez, I mean,
and they tried their best.
Did they though?
Yes, that's the sad part. Yes, they did.
Yeah, I suppose. That's Rablo now, looking for the Decimate. HD 300 repels up and comes back down. Voidooms coming out. But the engage is here. Caladir getting very low. Glacial Fissure comes out from Sharptooth, and Caladir forced to flash over the wall with Baby Shock. Rocket jumps in to finish the off, but Unfriendly Panda picks up Boswood on the other side. Baby Shock coming back though, hops back in the middle of everyone. Thrown out down. The Black Shield comes in from Morgana. That's the dub. Chosgood picks up the kill. Harablo looking for the dunk here, and there it is. Picks up a kill. Doesn't pick up the kill with the dunk, but that's an ace. And they will look to push here. There's the masteries from Baby Trog. He's going to be onto the Nexus turrets. Can they end? Death timers are still around 20 seconds. This could be it with how fast Baby Trog can take turrets. He's popping them out, and there's the surrender from LandBeforeTime. The second game, the win, the victory, going over to Fellowship of the Nerds, making it 2-0 in the match as I predicted.
They actually take the 4th place in SKL regular season with that win. So, I mean, let's go over what... That was a great game. I mean, this was a great series. The second game not nearly as close as our first game, however. But, I mean, I don't think we could have asked for a more exciting last game from the season here.
The season is over.
Wow. 7 weeks?
That was fast. And
what?
We have some exciting quarterfinals, too. IDK versus Fellowship and Thunderx versus LandBeforeTime.
Hype!
Okay, I guess we should run this over because I'm not sure. I don't think everyone understands this. So let's go over the standings first.
All right.
So we have Vicious and Delicious in first place.
Yep. Congratulations.
Confirmed.
Yeah, good job, guys. Great way to come back. And then we got Notice Me Senpai in second.
Also, congratulations.
So, because they finished first and second, they each get a bye to our live semifinals in Regina.
Ooh, that is exciting.
So, they're going to be, for sure, going to the Matrix. Make sure you come check them out. In third place, we've got the Thunder Ducks. And they will play LandBeforeTime, who placed 6th place. And I do believe that match will be happening on Tuesday next week.
Okay.
And we have Indecision versus Fellowship of the Nerds. Fellowship of the Nerds actually surpassing IDK, finishing 4th and Indecision in 5th. They will play on Monday, so we have a best of 3 between these two teams. So the best of 3 is going to decide your spot, whether you get in to the semifinals at the Matrix, where our semis and our finals will be held live.
And that's going to be huge, because how exciting is that to be able to show up to there and play some live games?
We're going to be there. It doesn't even matter what teams make it in. But, I mean, it'll be exciting.
We're going to be there no matter what.
Oh, of course. I mean, who doesn't want to meet us? We're the best.
We're pretty fantastic. I can't even lie about that.
So, but, I mean, guys, we have some pretty good matchups. Thunderducks versus LandBeforeTime. They looked a lot better this week. And, I mean, let's be real. The Thunderducks haven't had the greatest last 3 weeks.
No.
They still pummeled us.
That's not a surprise.
That's true.
Not a surprise.
They actually roasted. But, I mean, the 2 weeks before, but they also played the top 2 teams in the last 2 weeks. So that was
oh boy, all right, okay.
So that was kind of hard for them, but I mean, going into that matchup, I believe that'll be on Tuesday. We have to double confirm with the teams, I guess.
Of course, yes.
Make sure everyone can make it.
If anything changes in scheduling, we'll let you know.
Of course, and then I mean, Indecision versus Fellowship of the Nerds. I am so stoked that this is actually a series. I'm kind of sad that it's the quarterfinals, but the amount of smack talk and the amount of like rivalry that's in between these two. I don't think Fellowship of the Nerds are going to take a beating again after they lost that 2-0 to Indecision. I think they're going to be looking for blood, and they came out really strong this week.
This week they definitely showed the Morgana, which I don't even know if we've seen that much from Jawsgood, but it might even be worthy of that MVP for this match. I loved it. The bindings were hitting and really helped excel Baby Truck. Like everyone's going to want to give it to Baby Truck, but it's just Jinx Tristana and Jinx doing their thing.
He's playing a hypercarry.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're supposed to do. Jawsgood really supported that and helped them.
You know what? I just want to point this out. I don't know how this slipped by all of us. Jay Frazier didn't die, and he actually was stacking a Magi's. I didn't even notice. He's got, how many stacks did he have on there? 11? Oh, he must not have had it for very long then.
Still a very impressive scoreline, though. 7-0-16. That's pretty unreal.
And, I mean, this is actually a better version of the comp they ran with that Garen. They ran the Lulu Garen, which is really strong. But the Darius, I think, is abysmal. I think that's the wrong word. What am I? Abysmal is the exact opposite of what I've meant. But it's a disgusting combo. Like, the Darius is just, you're able to kite for the guy, speed him up, make him this beefy frontline, and then he just dunks your butt. Like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
So, hype.
I hate when my butt gets dunked.
Oh, the dunked butt is the worst. Just absolutely worst.
So be sure to be looking out for some announcements regarding our scheduling for next week. Tentatively, the games will be Monday and Tuesday, but that is subject to change. So make sure you're looking out for that on all our Facebook, Twitter, website, everything like that. All our stuff, Crafty's pointing to it. I can never figure out the directions here because we're inverted. I'm not very good at it. It's hard. Oh, there we go. All right. So check us out on all of those things: Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Twitch, our website, our community website, all of that good stuff. Hit us up. Come say hi. Get out of my ear. Check us out on there. Come say hi. We love talking to you guys. We like hearing about your opinions, what you have to say about anything, criticism, any of that stuff. So come say hi on any of those things. We'd like to give a big thank you to our sponsors. We have HyperX Gaming. You've seen their ads on our stream. They've done a lot for prizing and everything for SKL, so big thank you to them. Big thank you to Widemouth Media. They do all of the overlays, the logos, the website, all that kind of stuff. They have a hand in that. They're a media company based out of Swift Current, so if you need anything like that done, hit them up. They do other things. They do grads, they do weddings, they do sports.
Anything you need.
Yeah, banquets.
Anything.
Literally anything. Go to them, and they will do it. Confirmed on stream. And last but not least, and perhaps most hype, is Matrix Gaming Center in Regina. Because I'm just so excited about our live finals coming up there, November 7th and 8th. The one and only LAN Gaming Center in Saskatchewan, located in Regina. They got a bunch of great systems up there. It's a lot of fun to go play games with your friends. They have great snacks. Their snack game is on point.
In fact, I'm going to cut in here. I do believe the Friday, November 6th, before our tournament, they were having an all-night thing at the Matrix. So I mean,
little midnight madness.
Yeah, you might see the old SK admin group looking for some ARAM tourneys if you want to sneak in there and join the boys for a couple of ARAMs. I mean, we go easy on the teams for the show matches, but the ARAM's where we shine, so keep your eyes open.
I'm actually just going to be there using the Midnight Madness just to check my email.
Hey, you know what? To each their own, man.
Do some homework, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, I could use some time for that right now.
Surf the net.
Yeah. And as well, big thank you, of course, to Skillos, our man over here. I don't know if you guys saw, but he actually waved his hand on stream last night.
That's twice in a row. He did it when I was here,
yeah,
too.
Confirmed sightings by Skillos. We promise he's here. He does a lot of work
He'll
for us.
be there at Matrix.
Yeah, you can see his beautiful face. He does a lot of work behind the scenes, so big thank you to them.
Can't hide at a live event.
And of course, a big thank you. Oh, there's his fingertips.
3 in a row.
And of course, big thank you to my co-casters here. We've had Blake Dezaninator Zanadine.
Thank you.
Beautiful as always. Peter Crafty Buckeye McKay.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, nice thumbs up there. And I have been Kevin Big Booty Bodie. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, and we will see you next week for playoffs.
Bye.